Hey guys, Dr. Brian Wills coming to you live from Wills Chiropractic. Last week we talked a little bit about what health is. This week we're going to talk about a subject that I love talking about because it usually freaks people out. And it's kind of a hot topic of discussion in our community right now, which is germs. So I'm warning you right now that some of the things I'm going to tell you and some of the knowledge I'm about to drop is probably going to freak people out that are germaphobes. So I'm going to make a statement here that is kind of counter to what most people believe, and that germs have nothing to do with getting you sick. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, Doc, I know germs make you sick, but in reality is germs have nothing to do with making you sick. If germs actually made you sick, then we'd all be dead because we breathe, eat, rub on our eyes, the same germs every single day, 365 days a year, our entire lives. All right. So how do we know that germs don't make us sick? Well, one of the reasons we know is because you, probably like me, have a family where one person gets sick and nobody else does. But yet you're still breathing all the same germs that person is, drinking out of the same water cups, eating the same food, those types of things. Or you have 3 or 4 people in your family get sick and one person that doesn't. So if you're all exposed to the same germs, then you all should get sick. You see, germs are like seeds. They're kind of like seeds of disease, kind of like no different than a bean seed or a corn seed. So if I took a seed of corn and laid it on the table here and watered the heck out of it, it would never grow and bear fruit. It may sprout some little hairs here and there, but it'll never grow and bear fruit because it needs the right environment. Fortunately, we have immune systems that make our internal environment not conducive to growing germs, because 98.6 degrees is the perfect medium for bacteria and viruses to grow and replicate and get us sick. But our immune systems are on the job and kind of kill those things off. So our immune systems actually have a lot more to do with getting us sick than the germs do. Okay? So germs are around us all the time. All right? So the next time someone coughs or sneezes 3 counties away and you freak out that you're going to get sick, you really have no one to blame but yourself. And we'll talk about that a little bit next week, about how the immune system works and how you can supercharge your immune system to combat things like the flu and everything else. Because again, germs have nothing to do with that. It's your body's function. So we're all going to go back to function like we talked about last week. Your body's function determines how healthy you are. If your immune system is functioning properly, I don't care how many germs you rub into your eye or you eat or you drink or anything else, you are going to remain healthy as long as your immune system is functioning the way it's supposed to. If you are run down or stressed out or your immune system isn't functioning right, that's what's going to get you sick. And again, next week we'll talk a little bit more about how that whole thing works. So again, take away from tonight, don't be afraid of germs. I know last week I talked about how fear kind of drives me crazy. People run around fearing all kinds of things, and germs are a big part of that. Everybody seems to be afraid of germs now. We slather Purell all over our hands and we wear masks and we do all these things, yet we are sicker than ever before. If you talk to school teachers or administrators, there's more kids out, because of illnesses now than there ever used to be when I was a kid, which I know it makes me sound old, but it is true, okay? So next week we'll talk about a little more of how to protect yourself and how to supercharge your immune system. But for now, don't be afraid of germs. I always laugh that at the Wills household, most people have the 5-second rule when they drop food on the floor. We have the 5-day rule. So if the dogs don't get it first, go ahead and eat it, okay? Because we want you to get as many germs in your body as you can to strengthen your immune system. So I hope I freaked some of you out. I'm sure I did. If you have questions or comments, make sure you comment below, and we'll make sure we answer those things on the upcoming videos that we do. And until then, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week.